Why am I doing a video about TV shows? I don't have a TV. There's no room. There's nowhere to put it. This is where my bed goes when I'm not recording. Hello everybody and happy Wednesday. So resetting your sleep cycle is a fun thing. I've been up since about midnight the night before, and I was trying to write scripts and stuff, and it was going a little crazy because my brain's a little, but then Lamar Wilson asked for a video response to his video, which lets me do two things: remind you about Lamar Wilson again and shamelessly steal his idea. So Lamar talked about his top 10 TV shows, the top 5 that he's watching now, and then the top 5 since ever. And Lamar's favorite TV show was one you probably haven't watched, and not because it was I Love Lucy or Happy Days, it was Three's Company. Really? So I'm gonna try and top Lamar on that one, but first let's get the 5 that I'm watching now out of the way. So number 5 is Louie. And this is just a fantastic show. It's funny, awkward, and uncomfortable, and all of the best parts of George Carlin at his absolute worst and most devious and wonderful. I love it. But it's number 5 on my list because I kind of forget that it exists sometimes. So I'm seriously 2-3 seasons behind. Number 4 for me is Family Guy, and I know it hasn't been good since they were fired and brought back and blah blah blah. But I have to think in my brain that somehow, some way, they're gonna go, you know what, we're doing the show anyway, why not make it good? Number 3 is Saturday Night Live. Oh God, this is such a bad year for them. I love Kate McKinnon and I love Bobby Moynihan, but oh, they are not doing well, and it is just delicious to watch them try. Number 2, 30 Rock, because I refuse to accept the idea that show no longer exists. What the hell, Nielsen ratings? What the hell? Number 1 is How I Met Your Mother, and the whole premise of the show is that it's this guy telling his kids how he met their mother, and we're in the 8th season and they signed another season, and they do a great job of telling stories and doing weird time things and having great narration, but come on, it's time. Funny side note, when I take a quick break in recording, I can never remember where I was last standing, so I have to move back here so it doesn't look weird. Anyway, let's talk about my top 5 TV shows of all time. Number 5 has to be the Star Trek franchise because nerd, but apparently it doesn't matter anymore because J.J. Abrams was like, I don't really know what to do with this, let's just get this all out of the way. It's like when you build something really cool with Legos and then someone comes along and they could build something that complements it or works off of it, but they're like, no, I want those Lego pieces. They smash it on the ground and they create something else with... Number 4 has to be Frasier. I love the highbrow comedy and just these two intellectuals that just cannot figure out life. It's what Big Bang Theory should have been. Number 3, Better Off Ted. Now you may not have heard of this show because it was very, very, very good and on Fox, so they canceled it. But it's hilarious, it's got Portia de Rossi in it, and it's a laugh a minute and it makes you smile, and it's on Netflix, the whole thing, so you can go ahead and watch it there. I highly recommend it. Number 2, Arrested Development. There's really nothing I can say about this show. If you haven't watched it, you really should. And it's coming back! And the number 1 TV show of all time is not Three's Company, Lamar. Cheers! Sometimes you wanna go! Copyright. But it is the greatest show of all time. The acting, the writing. It's the greatest writing since Shakespeare. No, not quite. But the point and the premise. It's just, who doesn't want that one place where you can go and everybody knows you, everybody is happy to see you, and there's plenty of alcohol for you to drown how happy you are, I guess? To be in the company of all your friends? That doesn't really hold together. So anyway, I'm sorry, Lamar, you are entitled to your opinion, but in this case, your opinion is wrong. But anyway, subscribers, now it's your turn, and I know you've been waiting for this, but go ahead down in that comment box and rage at me for not including Doctor Who on the list, and Sherlock, and after all of those gifts you made. Or, you could just tell me some of the TV shows you like, or some of the ones that I like that you don't. We could have a civil discussion, maybe. This is gonna be flooded with Doctor Who. Anyway, that is it from me, guys. Have a fantastic Wednesday, and I will see you on Friday. Fun fact, when I take a quick break from recording, I never remember where I was standing before this, so I have to move back here so that it doesn't look weird. Anyway, let's talk about my favorite time. Fun fact,